Is it hot or is it cold? What the man, I just don't know. That's right, we're starting stuff, whatever. It's a lazy Sunday or something. Right, it is cold up there, it's hot down there and down there, but like if you're living, your body, at least for me, it thinks it's winter. Like, oh my god, it's the first week with temperatures consistently below like 90. Holy friholies, it must be winter. Right, that's how the joke goes. It's called acclimation or acclimatization. It's a big word. Right, well, your body gets used to the new temperatures. Right, so, earthquakes. Right, we have to. Nope, that's the wrong link. We have to go back to the main screen. Significant earthquakes, because, well, there it is. India, and I believe there were some fatalities as opposed to casualties, because I learned that a casualty is not synonymous with the word fatality. Because, like, I think in the UK, where I'm supposed to be from or something, they don't call it, like, the emergency room, they call it something related to casualty. And if it was called the morgue, yeah, I cut my finger off, I better go to the morgue, that would be the equivalent of calling it like the fatality ward or something. It'd be bad, I don't know. We're just rambling, obviously, but that's what it was. Apparently Nepal, which I do not see. There it is. Nepal was shaken. So 6.9, that's a pretty big thing, and of course it could also mean that there's going to be semi-significant aftershocks. So we'll keep an eye on that, even though we're nowhere near it and really have nothing of value to add to the conversation. So over here we've got all the severe thunderstorm watch stuff going on, and then that colour, which is winter colour, frost advisory, up in northern Maine. Very exciting if you like frost, I'm not sure. And some sort of map, yeah. Drought map that always looks like that. The rain map is starting to look like some people are going to get rain. They're not droughted, but hey, they're going to get 12.8 inches. Is that like a tropical disturbance up there or something? But dry for the next 5 days, all back in the west. And where they could not use any more water is apparently up in here. Missouri River flooding again. 25 gauges. So it's decreased somewhat. Here's just slight risk area. What is that? Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas, like a little bit of smidge of it in Missouri, which loves company. Here's your specific probabilities of wind today. 30% chance. That's semi-significant for this time of year, or any time of year for that matter. Same thing with the hail map. Looks almost exactly the same. And here's your 2% chance of a tornado. And Joplin is like right there. Joplin, Missouri, if you're not familiar, was where the monster EF5 was this spring season. And here's tomorrow's confusing map. So we move on to tomorrow's probability map. 5% chances up there. North Dakota, South Dakota, and Montana. I don't know. Right, isn't that Montana? That's Minnesota. That's the proper way to pronounce it. Minnesota. Right, no tropical cyclones. Apparently in the Eastern Pacific and not really much going on in the Atlantic. Just a 10% chance and a 20%, but it could turn into something. So what will we do? We'll keep an eye on it, like we always do. Just the one eye, because my eyes can go in different directions. So I can have one eye on one screen and the other one is diverted to the other one. It's really handy, but it makes me look a mess, doesn't it? Right, so you head on over to Wicked Wix and use both of your eyes if you choose to do so. WICKEDWX.com.